Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. We have already started here. That's gone loose. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. There's no sort of quality on that. Now it's Gullit. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without complication. Hernandez. And back to the goalkeeper. Maldini. And Hernandez. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Hernandez. McKennie. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And here's Van Basten. Hernandez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Thuram. Tomori gets across to intercept that. Locatelli. And that is a little undercooked. Terracciano. He'll try from distance.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. He's gone for goal. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Milan have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it clear. It's Snyder! And that has been cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Thuram. Speculative strike. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gently done. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
He's a sharp little ball here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hernandez. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, well played. Rafael Leao. Terracciano. Terracciano belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Milan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Rafael Leao. He's cut it out. And now they can clear their lines. Joao Felix. And here's Abraham. Terracciano. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Snyder. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, super find. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Abraham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Abraham! And it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Leao. João Felix. João Felix. And here's Abraham. Well, there's the clearance. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. And he's gone looking for safety. Hernandez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Engages and forces him off the ball. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Big chance! Oh, it's there!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 61esimo minuto numero 16. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 10.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Hernandez with the delivery. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Reinders. McKennie. And it's Locatelli. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 16, numero 8, numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4, il numero 14, il numero 28.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shifted upfield. That's a lovely, neat pass. Milan are making a change after this. Just can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Fofana. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that's a great hit!
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Lukaku. Swept in. And that's been repelled. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Pullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. Aim forwards. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. And here comes the corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's Thuram. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Lukaku.
I think it's time for them to...
He's having a hit!
Il quarto uomo indica 4
The
minuti di
final
recupero.
seconds now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fofana. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's really well cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So that's got things underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defence.
Great chance! Split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nedved. Oh, played through for the wide man. Stefan de Vrij. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And Baston. Gullit. Caught offside that time. Abraham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nedved, and that is expertly dealt with. Gullit. He's got the shot away! Goal, Milan!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Locatelli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Tourlan. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Shapes to shoot. He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's had a shot! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still very good technique, though, something he's never short of.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, and they're quick to press here. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Such good technique.
He's one-on-one. He's had a hit. And he hits the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.